Working as an immigration advocate, this is one of the questions that I get so many times from people every single day. How do I get a green card? People often ask this question because they can either want to work, travel, go to school, apply for some form of benefit, or they want to bring their family to live with them in the US. Hey guys, this is Mariama. Today I will be talking to you about how you can get your green card in the fastest and simplest way. Please watch this video and stay tuned because I have compiled very good information and tips just for you. Thank you. Now let's just get into it. A green card, what a green card can do for you. So let's just start off with that. So a green card is a key to become a US citizen. It also allows you to work, go to school, travel, sponsor your relative, and many more. So there are three major ways to get a green card in the US. One is through unemployment. Second is through family petitioning, and lastly is through other special immigration remedies. For example, VAWA, refugee, asylum, search, U visa, T visa, and etc. So now you may wonder, the simplest way and the fastest way to get a green card is through family petitioning. I will tell you how. So the first category is through spouse of a US citizen. So for example, if you are married and your husband is a US citizen or your wife is a US citizen, then you can get a green card through them. So that's considered the fastest way. And the second category is for people who are unmarried, children under 21 years of age of a US citizen. So for example, if you are a US citizen and you have your son or your daughter who are living in the US or outside of the US, you can help them obtain a green card. And the last category is part of a US citizen. Also, again, if you are a US citizen and you want to bring your father or your mother who are outside of the country, you want them to join in the US, you can help them. You can do a petition for them, and that way they will be able to obtain a green card. These categories are considered the fastest way and the simplest way because they are immediate relative, which means visa is always available. There is no wait time. So I'm just gonna talk about the process, how the process works. The first thing that a US citizen need to do is to prove a relationship with any of the above with any of the above categories, these categories. So to do so, the US citizen must submit an application to USCIS using the form I-1 to the petition for alien relative. So you have to complete an application. With the application, you have to provide all supporting documents because your goal is to prove your claim to the USCIS that there's a tie between you, the petitioner, and the beneficiary. So you have to convince them that these people they are either your father, your mother, or your son or daughter or wife or husband. And after the petition is approved by USCIS, depending on where the beneficiary lives, USCIS will then inform the petitioner and the beneficiary about the next step. So this step usually takes in two different forms. The first thing that we're going to talk about is if the beneficiary is living abroad, meaning that they are not living in the US. So if they are not living in the US, then USCIS will transfer the approved case to National Visa Center, NVC. From there, then NVC will take over the case and notify the applicant or the beneficiary via an email or letter. So when this notice is received, they will tell you, okay, when you guys can start, consular processing. So you might wonder what is consular processing. Consular processing means that the entire application then will have to be reviewed along with the supporting document, both financial document and civil document, and also the beneficiary who is seeking to get a green card will be interviewed, and also then a decision will be made by a consular at the US embassy or consulate. Let me just unpackage this thing. So what happens is that if when your application is sent to National Visa Center, then you have to follow the guidance of the National Visa Center. So you will have to submit documents, supporting documents, and those documents include financial document and civil document. So after all these things are being submitted online, then they will schedule an interview for you. So During that interview, you'll be interviewed by a counselor, and also they will, evaluate the case and see if you are qualified for his visa. So if you are qualified for a visa, then they will make a decision, and they will let you know if your case is approved or not. If your case is approved, then after you came, you have your visa and you came to the US, then you will receive your green card in your US mailing address that you put on file at the time of application. So this usually takes about 3 weeks. Now let's just talk about the second part obtaining the green card. So if your beneficiary is already living in the US, what happens is that USCIS will then inform the beneficiary via a letter saying that, okay, your case is approved, and then you can start doing an adjustment of status by using the form I-485 to get your green card. However, this process requires that the beneficiary have entered the US lawfully and have maintained a lawful status. This is very important, because if you want to adjust status, meaning that you want to get your green card, you have to show that, okay, you came to the US with a valid visa. You did not came by crossing the border or with any illegalities. And also you have to show that, okay, you maintain a lawful status, like you did not violate of any of your status. So then within the package for your green card, when that you need to send to your USCIS, you have to include an affidavit of support to demonstrate that you have your financial support. And you have to do an examination, and that examination should be conducted by an approved USCIS surgeon and sent along with your complete I-485 package. The surgeon will give a sealed envelope that will be sent along with your application. That envelope, you do not open it, is not yours. You will receive a notice to do your fingerprint. So after you've done your fingerprint, then if necessary, you will have an interview. The next step, then you will be getting like a notice of a decision. Then USCIS will notify you whether your case is approved or denied. So if your case is approved, then you will be getting a green card mailed to you by, from USCIS at your mailing address on file. I put some question that you might perhaps want to get an answer. So the first question is that what is the name of the form that I can use to petition for my qualified immediate family? So the form again is I-130 that I talked about earlier in the presentation. And also if you are, let's say for example, you are applying for your wife, then you have to complete an I-130A in addition to the I-130. And the next question, and you can find this form at the USCIS homepage. And the next question is that, can I do a paper filing or electronic filing? Yes, you can do either one. Moving to third question, is there more forms that I need to fill out and complete for my petition? Yes, there are many forms that you need to do beside the I-130. After you do the I-130, and then you'll have to do a green card. I-485, that's for your green card, and you have to do like a DS260. That's also if you are living abroad, you are doing like the consular processing, you have to do this application. That's for your visa application. Okay, more Q&A question. So what are the fees? So there are two separate fees. So when you are doing your I-130, there's a fee for that, and also when you are doing your consular processing, there's also a fee for that. So I can show you how you could go to Google and type US. Okay, I already have it here, USCIS fee calculator. You click on that, and then you come here. You look for the form that you want to use. I want to right here, and then you hit submit. Here will tell you the fees, the fee that you need to pay. I am petitioning for my parents, spouse, children. Should I use the same form? Yes, you can use the same form. Again, you can use I-130 for everyone. However, if you are doing it for a spouse, you use I-130 and also an I-130. Question number 6, can I travel after I receive my green card? Yes, you can travel. And question number 7, I want to petition for my spouse. What is the process? So I have made a video specifically for this for people who want to petition for their spouses. It will tell you the step by step and on how you can apply for for your wife. If you have more questions, I'll be happy to answer your questions. You can either contact me via my email, my business email, or you can go to my website, Bah-Diallo, yeah. And you go here to my website, or you'll be able to contact me directly. You can just write a name, your email, and then put your message here or any question that you may have, and you just hit send. So I should get it, no problem. Or you can also send me a comment on my YouTube channel. That was all for today. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, leave a comment. I'll see you until next time.